Hi everyone, I'm John, and today we are going to learn some verb patterns and future forms and some phrasal verbs, literal and idiomatic. Okay, let's get started. Verb patterns. So here we have some sentences. So 6 people are saying the following sentences. Please read them paying attention to the verbs. Pause the video and read the sentences. Well, now work with a partner. Read the sentences and decide which goes with which person in the slide above. And pay attention to the verbs in blue. So I will read 2 of the sentences. I'm thinking of applying for a job with a big company in New York. So I'm thinking of applying. I'm looking forward to returning to my job when the baby is older. I'm looking forward to returning. So read the rest of the sentences. And now let's check your answers. So pay attention to the verbs in red. So I will read 2 of the lines. So I work in advertising. I won an award for one of my ads, but now I need a change. I'm thinking of applying for a job with a big company in New York. Well, I've got 3 kids under 5. I love them dearly, but I'm so tired and I miss my work at the hospital. I'm looking forward to returning to my job when the baby is older. So read the rest of the sentences. Now, dear friends, complete the sentences with the verb patterns below. So we have some verb patterns here. Well, complete the sentences using them. Pause the video and do the task, please. Okay, now let's check your work. So pay attention to the verbs in color. So I will read 2 of the lines. I'd love to work there for a couple of years. I'm planning to do nothing but read and sunbathe. I hate owing so much money. So please read the rest of the sentences. And now pay your attention to the verb patterns here. Well, love to work, plan to do, want to go. So the infinitive is used here. So verb plus infinitive or with to. And here, can't leave. Verb infinitive without to. So modal verbs. So after modal verbs, infinitive is used without to. So hate owing. So verb plus verb ing or gerund. Fed up with staying, look forward to returning. So preposition with of, to, and so on. Well, in these sentences, 1 or 2 answers are correct, but not all 3. So work with a partner, tick the correct answers. So pause the video, please do the task. Now let's check your answers. So I will read 2 of the sentences. For example, I want to work in Paris, or I'd like to work in Paris. So enjoy is not correct here. So I'm fed up with doing housework, or I hate doing housework. So don't want is not correct here. Please read the rest of the sentences and then make sentences with the answers which weren't correct. Well, look at the pictures. So this is Pete and that is Daisy. So Pete is positive, Daisy is doubtful. So match questions from 1 to 4 with an answer from Pete and an answer from Daisy. So we have 4 questions here, 4 questions. Match the questions with the answers given by Pete and given by Daisy. Pause the video and do the task, please. Now let's check your answers. So we have 2 colors here, blue and green. So blue is for Pete and green is for Daisy. So I will read two of the answers. So what are you doing this evening? I'm meeting Tom for a drink after work. Are you doing anything interesting this weekend? Yes, I am. I'm going to my cousin's wedding in the country. So these are Pete's answers. And now let's go to Daisy's answers. So what are you doing this evening? I'll probably just go to Scotland with my family as usual. Are you doing anything interesting this weekend? No, I'm not. Perhaps we can do something together. I'll call or text you on Friday. So these are Daisy's answers. Please read the rest of the questions and answers. Will, going to, and the present continuous. So they can all refer to future time. So will, going to, and the present continuous. So going to, so it can express a plan decided before the time of speaking. Going to, for example, I'm going to invite my friends. And the present continuous can express a future arrangement. For example, what are you doing this evening? And will. So it can express an intention decided at the time of speaking. For example, I'll call or text you. A plan and arrangement are often the same. For example, I'm going to stay with a friend at the weekend. Or you can say, I'm staying with a friend at the weekend. And now please make up your own sentences with will, going to, and present continuous for future actions. Phrasal verbs, literal. So phrasal verbs consist of a verb plus adverb or preposition. So they can be literal or idiomatic. So literal and idiomatic. What does literal mean? So it means word for word. And idiomatic means, so this is the second meaning in the dictionary. So look at these sentences, which are literal and which are idiomatic. So we will use, well, two phrasal verbs. For example, carry out and take up. So we have two sentences for carry out. For example, A, sentence A, he carried out nearly 600 virus attacks. B, I carried out the rubbish to the bin. Well, take up. Sentence A, she took up dancing 3 years ago. Sentence B, she took the baby up to the bedroom. Pay attention to the meaning of those four sentences. Now complete the literal phrasal verbs with a word. Up, at, down, on, back, off. Pause the video and complete the sentences. Now let's check your answers. So I will read two of the sentences. Come in and take off your coat. 2. Put on something warm. It's cold today. Read the rest of the sentences. And now, phrasal verbs in idiomatic meaning. Replace the idiomatic phrasal verbs with a phrase. Get up to date, became successful, stop, learned bit by bit. Well, so we have four sentences here. I will read two of the sentences. He will give up dancing if he is homesick. She picked up Spanish when she worked in Madrid. Well, read all the sentences, paying attention to the phrasal verbs. Now, let's check your work. He will give up or stop dancing if he is homesick. She picked up or learned bit by bit Spanish when she worked in Madrid. Their new business took off or became successful very quickly. I'm just calling to catch up or get up to date with your news. Now, well, look at the pictures and match the phrases with the pictures and make sentences. So we have 5 phrases here and 5 pictures. Pause the video and match the pictures and the phrases. Now, let's check your work. As you see here, the first picture, look after baby. So here, look up a word in a dictionary. Well, run out of petrol. Fall out with someone. Get on well with somebody. So we have 5 sentences here. Please complete the sentences with a phrasal verb from the slide above. Pause the video and do the task, please. Now let's check your work. So I will read 2 of the lines. What does this word mean? I don't know. I'll look it up. My boss is a great guy. I get on very well with him. So read the rest of the sentences, paying attention to the phrasal verbs. So this is the end of our lesson for today. Have a nice day.